Hello. Hi, guys. In this clip, this audio only clip, I am going to give you something that I believe will serve you well. I believe will help you. I believe it will help you on a very specific topic that you might be interested in learning more about or getting help with or improving in your life and or business. My name is Lauren. If this is your first time in my world, I'm a business mentor for coaches who have stories to tell, and I help my clients attract the right people into their programs, their offers through storytelling and using principles based on attraction marketing instead of chasing clients or convincing people to buy your stuff. I don't believe you have to do any of that. I personally have never done any of that to grow my company to a multi-six-figure worldwide business. So that is what I do. It's what I'm all about. Now, in this clip, what this is going to be is I sat down with my team and we were talking about, sometimes you just want to try before you buy, right? Especially as women. Most of my clientele are women. Now, it's not to say I don't serve the occasional man here and there, but most of my clients are women. And as women, I know, me personally, I love to try stuff on before I buy it. Now, it's not always, possible, but for the most part, I love to try stuff on, kind of get a feel for, how it really looks on me or how it makes me feel before I actually buy the thing, right? So I was sitting down with my team and we decided that we would make this a new thing where every week, multiple times a week, we release a specific clip from one of our coaching calls inside of our Stories That Sell program, where you can actually listen to me solve a specific problem and answer a specific question from one of my clients that one of my clients had inside of the program. This gives you the opportunity to listen to me coach and actually work with my clients and get a feel for what it would be like to work together and have my support every single week, be on these live calls with me every single week. That's what we do inside of our Stories That Sell program. I meet with my clients twice a week. As of now, when I'm filming this, we meet twice a week and we have these calls where I answer any questions. We go through everything, literally mindset, marketing, sales writing, content, sales calls, objection handling, mindset, like I said, money mindset, confidence. You're going to hear all kinds of topics in these behind the scene clips that we give you. And this one specifically today, I believe this is really going to help a lot of coaches out there. I think this is going to serve you well. And what you can do is just listen and learn. And at the end, if this feels like something that you feel like you want more support in, you want more support in growing your business, and you just vibe with kind of my energy and the way I coach, then you will have the opportunity to click a link somewhere around this video to apply for our program. You can apply to come join us. We're a whole lot of fun. And we, like I said, we meet twice a week to really dive deep. This is a lot of hand holding I do with my clients. It's very high level support. It's not DIY. This is not a DIY course. If that's what you're looking for, this is not for you. This is weekly live coaching with me. That's what I do with my students. So anyway, you can listen to this clip. Hopefully you learn something and this inspires you and or helps you in some way, shape, or form. And then at the end, if you do want to apply to become one of my clients and join us inside of the Stories to Sell program, I would love to see your application and see if it'd be a perfect fit. All right, I will see you in the next video. Enjoy this audio clip and I will talk to you soon.
Can I ask you a question before you move on about that?
Yep.
Okay. What if the reality is that you don't actually have the right people? So I can act all day long as if I have the right people, but it's still not working and falling on the right people if I have the wrong people. And I think that's where the disconnect or the worry is, because there's this unknown. And yeah, I believe in acting our way into success or, that kind of idea. But there's this thing of, but how do I know if it's actually the right person? Because otherwise it's still sort of falling on the wrong ears.
So first thing we need to ask ourselves is this based on actual data? How do you, what is the main thing that makes you believe that is 100% not the right people in my audience right now?
Well, if you're getting no feedback and no appointments from the audience in which you're working with, I think that would maybe indicate that it's not the right audience. Or you don't have the right people in your audience.
So who is your ideal customer?
Moms.
In 60 seconds or less. Moms. Okay. You have moms in your audience. Yes, no,
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. So the ideal customer is a mother. You have mothers in your audience. And the problem is your content's not pulling them in to you yet. Yeah?
Maybe. I guess we can then talk about this when I get to my time. But it feels as if that there is, I really love your content. I really appreciate it. It's meaningful.
Okay.
And all of the people that said, let me get through the holidays, 3 of them, I cannot get them to schedule. One of them I did have an appointment with, and she just said, I mean, I've got to hold off. I mean, I just can't afford that. And in my situation, people have the option of having insurance. So I'm kind of up against that issue of I have to make them understand why counseling with insurance isn't actually what's going to give you long-term results. So it just makes me wonder if I really have the right people in my audience.
So, okay, if you were to say to me, okay, Lauren, my ideal client is a mother. I have all men in my audience. Then I would say, all right, you for sure do not have the right people in your audience. Done deal. Like you do not. But you just told me, yes, you have mothers in your audience. So here's the issue. And I've heard this hundreds of times, so many times. If your content is engaging people in your audience, they're saying, this is awesome. You're great. Thank you. This is helpful, blah, blah, blah. You're inspiring. But they're not coming to you and they're saying, how can I work with you? Tell me more about your program, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. Your authority is not there. Okay, that's the missing puzzle piece. Always, 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 always. If people are cheering you on, if you have an audience that are cheerleaders that do not buy, they do not see you as the authority yet. This is not a bad thing. This is the time where you get to show up as Jill, the expert. Not as Jill, let me make you feel really good and feel happy. And, don't worry about the fact that I actually run a business and I have things I charge for. No. Now is the time that Jill gets to show up and Jill gets to show off her expertise. Okay. And step up as the expert so that the people in your audience, yes, they can be inspired. Yes, they can love you. Yes, they can cheer you on. Yes, they can fall in love with your content, but also see you as the expert. Okay. That's the missing puzzle piece. So a lot of times what coaches do, especially newer coaches, is we're so caught up on, let me make my people like me. Let me get them to engage. When guys, in reality, the high-end, high-paying, high-ticket clients in your audience, most of them are going to be people that do not regularly engage with your content. Rather, they come to you saying, hey, I've been following you forever. I see your content. Can you tell me how to work with, or how do I work with you? Right? So again, less focus on the vanity metrics, less focus on the engagement, more focus on speaking to your one ideal person, right? Every time you write a post or you get on video, imagine your perfect ideal client is just right on the other side of that screen. And it's a matter of you speaking to their soul to get them to come to you. That's it. Don't focus on, okay, if I say it this way, this will get more likes, this will get more engagement, blah, blah, blah. Jill, ask yourself, what I would do, here's the immediate thing I would do. I would look at all of my content in the past week and I would write down, I would take note of all the places in my content that I have made it very, very obvious and very clear that I have accomplished the thing my ideal client wants. Right? That's the gap that we have to fill, you guys, as coaches. Someone is hiring you because they want the life that you are living. Whether you are a business coach, a branding coach, a leadership coach, a mindset coach, a health coach, whatever your niche is, somebody is going to hire you and pay you very, very well, your high-end, high-ticket rates, because they want the lifestyle, however you are living right now, they want that. Okay? Right? The way that you turned your health around, the Jill, right? What you do, right? Show that you are living the life, right? The life, and we're not talking in a flashy, this isn't about flashing or look what I have. This is about being the person, bless you. This is about being the person that your ideal client wants to become. right? People pay high ticket, they pay high premium prices to have a transformation. The transformation they want to have is the one that you've already had. But in order for somebody to see you as an authority and go from being a cheerleader to, I want to pay you for help, you've got to show them you know your stuff, right? And you are living proof of what they want in their life.
I've been worried that it is more because I have them send me messages saying some of those very things. But I don't know that I feel a little fuzzy that my call to action isn't actually there. Because what I have often said is, if this resonates with you, direct message me.
For what? Okay, there's the problem. So guys, when we're putting a call to action, right?
Okay.
It would be lovely to just expect people to know that, hey, right now right now I have this many spots in my one-to-one open. That's how to work with me right now. Right now I have a group program. This is the way to work with me. People don't know. So if you're not getting as many people inquiring as you want, your call to action has got to be more than just, if this resonates, send me a message. Why? To say hi and that I love your hair? Or why should you message me? Right? I told a story. If this resonates, I have 3 spots open in my one-to-one high-level program that walks you through this process step by step on how to blank, blank, blank.
Okay, say that one more time.
I can't. When I'm on my riffs, I'm on my riffs. You're going to have to watch the recording. It's all in the program though, guys. Jill, it's in the curriculum. Literally, Nikki, you've seen these, yeah? The call to action. Yeah. They are literally templates, call to actions that you can use, how to lead a story to the cell. But you guys have got to be clear, very clear. Why should somebody message you? Right? If you're saying just message me, you're going to get people coming and being like, you're awesome. You're amazing. You're gorgeous. And you're like, thanks. But also, did you ever want to work together? Or what's going on? Are you going to be a cheerleader? Like, make it, you guys, we run businesses. Okay. I want all of you guys to start seeing yourself as a business owner, right? What does a business owner do? What does a CEO do? They sell. They have stuff to sell. A business's number one job is to turn a profit. That's what makes a business, correct? Now, in order to turn a profit, we have to have offers. In order to sell those offers, we have to tell people they exist, right? So you guys, and I've seen your guys' content, your stories, your live stream, you guys are showing up as you. Your content's incredible. The missing puzzle piece that I see a lot is those call to actions. They're just like, okay, if you like this, message me. No, say, if this resonates, I have this many spots open, or I'm enrolling this many people right now into my program called blah, 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 which shows you step by step how to do the thing you want to do. Message me if you'd like to, message me to inquire, or message me to see if it's a fit. 3 spots only, or however many you want to enroll. Okay. So, because you guys aren't going to sell the same things all the time either, right? So we want to make our audiences aware that there's always ways to work with us. There's always a way to work with us, pay us to get our help, right? There's always a way. But we've got to let them know, what is that right now, right? One thing that I like to do at the beginning of pretty much every month, I think I do this pretty much every month, is I'll send out an email that's just ways to work with me in December, ways to work with me in this month. And it won't be a long, elaborate story. It will literally just be like, hey guys, happy, this month. Just want to let you guys know, here's what's going on for this month. Here's ways to work with me. Boom, boom, boom. It's just awareness, right? Letting them know, here's what I have open. Here's my programs. Here's how to pay me. That's what you're saying. Here's how you can pay me for my help this month, right now, at this time. If this resonates with you, if you want to chat more about it, see if it's a perfect fit, go ahead and message me. Right? So Jill, I would definitely look at your call to actions in the past month. Whenever, guys, here's the thing. Whenever I have gotten into
like whenever, if you ever get to a point where you feel like, oh, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working, just sit down and kind of look at your content from a bird's eye view. The past week, I like to take a week's worth of content, or you can do it for a month if you really want, but at least look at the past week and look at it as objectively as you can. Look at it from everything you've learned, everything you know, look at it and go, okay, could my call to actions be a little bit stronger? Yeah. Could I have been a little bit more myself in my live stream and a little less scripted? Yeah, probably. Like, look at it as objectively as you can. Don't look at it from a place of like, I suck. I need to get better at all this. Just look at it as objectively as you can. All right. Make some notes. We're always improving, right? And that's what we get to do. We get to evolve. We get to grow. We get to learn. But it's really important. I really like to do that, and stop, pause, and go, okay, what's actually being said? What am I actually doing? Where could I actually tweak this a little bit? Do that every once in a while. If you ever get to the point where you're like, this isn't working as fast as I want, instead of just dwelling on that and sitting in that space, be a solution-oriented person, right? Look at what have I actually been putting out there? Who's it actually speaking to, right? I had to do this with our webinar funnel. Oh my gosh, you guys. Last year, January 2019, that was a crazy month. First version of our webinar funnel launched, right? And the first few people that I got through, I was like, something's off. Like, it's not the right people. And so I had to do this. I had to literally sit down A to Z, look at the entire thing from a bird's eye view and figure out where to tweak, right? So does that make sense, Jill? What I'm saying? Yeah? Okay. So I would not, based on everything we've gone over, I would not at all yet jump to the conclusion that you don't have the right people in your audience, right? Definitely not. Definitely. And guys, if you have people that are cheerleaders, that are engaging, liking, blah, 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 that is the first sign that it is. That's not a sign it's not working. That is the first sign that it is. And then what you get to do is you get to go, where's the missing piece? We've already identified that for Jill. And for a lot of you guys, I know it's the same answer, right? If you're getting people, they're liking, they're engaging, they're like, oh, I love this, I love you. That's great. That doesn't mean that those people are never going to buy from you. Quite the opposite, actually, right? Mm-hmm. But now what you get to do, and notice the language that I use, you guys. When I say you get, right? You get to do this, not you have to, or not you need to. I like to use the word get because that puts the power back into our hands, right? I get to do this today. I get to tweak this in my content, right? To make it work better and better and better and better and better. To get more and more and more and more incredible clients coming to me, right? I get to do this, okay? The internal talk matters. Make sure you're aware of how you're talking to yourself. So now you get, Jill, you get to show up and tell your audience and show your audience that you are living proof of what they want, okay? And what I will say to that is the minute you feel like oh, but I'm just, I'm living this because this is just my normal life. This isn't enough. This is blah, blah, blah. Remember that the people who are coming to you, who are going to pay you, are miles behind you. Okay? Miles behind you. Miles behind you. So your life, the things you have accomplished, it is all more than enough. It is all more than enough to show them that you can help them, but you get to show up and show them that, right? So Jill, let's just, to wrap this up, let me just ask you this. So give me one very tangible thing that your ideal client wants, okay? Like very tangible thing off the top of your head. What do they want?
No more hollering at their kids, less anxiety, and to love their home again.
Okay. So again, peace within the household. That's what I think of whenever I think of you. I think of peaceful households, right? Teaching
chaos
family
to calm.
Yeah, exactly. Chaos to calm, which is perfect messaging, by the way. Now, perfect. So what I would do, Jill, I would go out and I would do a live stream or tell a story that illustrates a point in my life where it was chaos, and then take them into a moment, literally yesterday or today, where you had the most, beautiful afternoon. That once what would have been chaos, that once at one point in your life, you never thought could be possible, right? But you've just had the most incredible afternoon, or even perfect example. Like we've been, we've been stuck at home in quarantine for this many months. We've not killed each other. In fact, we have done, you know, I don't know, list off all kinds of specific like activities, things you've done as a family. Just show that your household is a place of love. It's a space of relaxation. It's a space of ease. Like, show them that, right? That's what's going to take them from you're awesome to wow, that's really, really impressive. That's really cool. I want to learn how to do that. I want to work with you, right?